Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of April 11th through the 17th of 2023. And I would also like to give a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, as well as given it a thumbs up and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. Standing your ground, taking credit for what you've done, making sure that people respect you, moving forward. So good on you. Sometimes, people don't realize what a hard worker and how much effort that you put into things to help others. And you don't get, even a thank you, let alone anything else. So, you're feeling more accomplished this week. You're basking in your own accomplishments because you recognize that the jobs that you've done have benefited others. And the King of Wands. All right. So you're motivated to make changes. You're mustering all your courage and your wisdom as well, making sure that this comes about. And it will. You've already decided that it's going to. You're starting to breathe this thing to life. And if you're making plans to take a trip, it could be, a very good one for you. It's going to make you happy, and, you're going to be glad that you did it. So that's lovely. And the Justice card. All right. Now this could be a divorce settlement for some of you. This could be a legal contract as well. Maybe you're signing that legal contract that you've been waiting to, get for a long time. Now this could be, in a legal matter such as, for the next 6 months you're going to work for us and do this, and, you're not going to walk away. This could be old accounts being settled up as well. Maybe somebody's owed you something for a long, long time and they're finally, paying you back. Or if this is a debt that you've owed, you're making sure that it's, all clear. You'll make sure that it's done in the right way. And the Hierophant. So talking to a therapist, a teacher, a mentor of some sort, somebody that you really trust, that has the knowledge to not judge, but the wisdom to give. This is a card of reassurance. You're starting to reassure yourself. You're finding solutions to the answers and the questions that you were looking for. And, it's sending you out the message that the universe has your back and you're on the right path. So this could be some of you's, thinking of going back to school or taking a course of interest, something that's going to benefit you in the future. Some sort of advanced course that you're quite content with doing. You're learning to trust yourself and your intuitions going forward this week as well. And the Ten of Rods, so laying down those burdens, letting people take responsibilities for their own endeavors. Maybe at work they've put a lot of more expectations on what your job description was in some cases. So you're learning to say that no, and I'm not doing that, and getting in touch with yourself going forward. Sometimes all that hard work and energy that you put into something is almost like being a lab rat or caught on a wheel, and you keep repeating, but it's not getting you anywhere. And this is the week that you're stepping out of the norm and setting things aside that no longer serve you. Yeah. And something in your life has showed its true colors, unfortunately. It's fortunate because you found out, but unfortunate because it's going to hurt. Good or bad, something in your life has come to a painful conclusion. and you're realizing it. Now, this could be in a relationships, something that speaks passionate to your heart. Maybe you've been in a job for a long time and you're realizing that, sometimes even friendships can cause you a lot of heartache and it blows that you can't take back. So you're learning to accept it, realizing that it's over and done with. There's no turning back. There's no sidestepping this. You realize that it's dead, done, and over with. You're going to own it, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start moving. And the Eight of Swords. So most definitely you've been holding yourself back on these decisions for quite some time. But this betrayal, I think, is your final wake-up call for yourself. You've been locked up inside yourself for so long just doing what you know to do, but you're realizing to accept your fears and go ahead and do them anyways, because you're realizing that it will give you what you want in the future. Yeah, and there you are, the Seven of Cups. You're moving forward, things are moving along, you're happy, you're content, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're not in lack of communications or endeavors or ideals. You're right in the right place. You've just never thought about moving forward that way. You're creative, you're talented, you're smart, and this will bring you happiness, and you know it will. So you're committing to one task at a time, and you're moving forward. And it is going to take you out of your comfort zone in some cases, but will give you the end result that you have been craving for a long time. So good for you. And the Knight of Swords. So there you are. This is a trip of some sort, usually unexpected, just a quick trip by air. It's over before it began almost, but you're happy. You're looking forward to it. You're just moving on. You have a whole different perspective this week on your life and the possibilities and what's coming in the future. And if this is a relationship that you thought was a little more stronger than what it was, this is going to give you the clarity this week so that you can, answer to yourself of where this is going to stop. And the Ace of Cups. So very nice. Overflowing with abundance, beauty, pleasures. You're just happy. This is going to be a good week for you. Though within reason you have rose-colored glasses on, you do know the difference. You're not here to judge or point fingers. You're just making your life more harmonious this week. You're treating yourself like you want everybody else to treat you. So that's beautiful. And the Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment. Boy, most of the signs are getting the 9 and the 10 of Cups. So, good times, true love, creativity, good ideas, how much, you're realizing how much you have and what it takes to fulfill yourself in the future. But you're developing all kinds of courage within yourself this week. But it's a wish fulfillment, so there's money coming in and you're quite happy, and you should be. And the Moon card. All right. All of a sudden, everything's changing in your life. The rules, your mindset, and you realize it. Perhaps some of you even need a little more sleep than what you've been getting because it's starting to wear you down a bit. You're realizing that you're heading on this path now and you can see where you want to go. And nothing's going to change your mind. You're following your intuitions. You're sharp this week. Your aha moments are turning into be the truths that you've already known anyhow. And you're realizing it. So you're creative. You're submitting to yourself that you know, the path that you're now choosing is the right path for yourself, and you're putting it all together. And the Queen of Pentacles. So there you are. You know, your bank accounts are starting to grow. Your momentum's starting to grow. You're feeling more optimistic. You're finding good deals. People are trying to help you. You're learning to accept it. And you're moving on in a positive note. All right. And on that, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But yeah, you've had your fill of a situation, and you're going to make the steps now necessary to get yourself out of those situations and into your own prosperous, happy new life. All right, perfect. You're flying high right now, which may threaten others. But don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. Now that's beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.